folks, here we are at the Flying Legends, and it's a very windy Sunday, and we're about to have a look at the aircraft and the airfield.
As officially called at the end of October 1940, Fighter Command had more fighters than with which it had begun in July 1940, whereas the Luftwaffe most certainly did not. And I remember talking to Hans Emmer Bob, who'd been a fighter pilot with JG-53 in the Battle of Britain, and he told me with enormous authority that the Battle of Britain had been a tactical draw. Obviously, there wasn't a lot of traction around this, but the Luftwaffe was absolutely built to the Battle of Britain. So much so that by the time it launched Operation Barbarossa in June 1941, they actually had fewer aircraft still then than it had begun on the 10th of May 1940 with the invasion of France and the Bodgers. So one wonders what would have happened had they continued on the airfields. I don't think they'd have got very far. They just didn't have enough aircraft. They didn't have enough. The bombers didn't have enough. They did this. They had piles of scalpings and soil and dozers waiting to patch it up. And it takes a hell of a lot of ordnance to knock out an airfield, and that is why out of 130 RAF airfields were started in 1940 rather, only one was knocked out of action for more than 48 hours, which is not a great return for the Luftwaffe.
Definitely not a great start. So we've got two on our right, so they're trying to replace that because we were just talking about attacking airfields.
Yeah, well, that's still good to see. I mean, I don't know they're missions, but until you get yours airborne, it's the best we can do, and it's a pretty good best, really.
If you know, I mean, both of these aircraft were in the Battle of Britain film as Messerschmitts. And most of us, if you've watched a film with a Messerschmitt, it's a British one. Look at that British one, because the Merlin engine is a very nice, reliable thing. Sound like that is.
Well, they do sound different to the Spitfire, don't they? It's that kind of whistle that you get from the Messerschmitts coming over at the very beginning of the Battle of Britain movie, and they're shooting at the RAF airfield in France. It's a sort of screech, isn't it?
So we launched the 3 Mark 1 Hurricanes to try and see these boys off. They're just dragging it together up the north of the airfield.
Inching their way up to 15,000.
That's right, yeah. Lovely bit of close formation flying. I know they're supposed to be the baddies in this situation. That is good work.
That just gives us an idea, Richard, of just how difficult that is.
Surprisingly.
Well, I'd say unsurprisingly, that's impossible.
They're managed to do them very easy, but that's not without
Germans, Luftwaffe, developed the figure for the Schwarm over Spain, over the Condor Legion. And this is spaced them apart a little bit more, but of course you want to be more spaced apart when you're attacking. But actually there's the RAF have been kind of mocked for having the tight Vic, but actually when you're in defence, the tight Vic is in many ways very practical because it's easier to manoeuvre around the sky and respond when you're close together, harder when you're far apart, which is why the Schwarm lends itself to attack, whereas the Vic lends itself more to defence.
The interesting thing when you're flying in formation, which I think is a lot of the reason they stuck with the Vic, is that as a leader, you're sort of, you've got a bit of a lookout going, watching the entire sky. But as a follower, your eyes are just on the leader the whole time. And you really notice what goes on in the background. So, if you're watching, if you're just looking at one picture.
What an amazing thing that is to see that bit like that on those aeroplanes.
But if you're just looking at one picture the whole time, if you inspect moves in the very back, you'll see it's off by those fishes. Something we instantly focuses on. Just incredible fits on that main approach.
And the Schwarm, the figure 4, the idea is that you have leader wingman, whereas you don't have it quite the same way with a Vic. But of course, once you get into a melee, you can forget about your Vics, you're not going to worry about that. So it's not as, the criticism of it is that you're spending so much time kind of keeping tight formation and not concentrating on the enemy. Well, that's, again, it kind of depends how you're using it and when you're using it.
Well, I know these hurricanes are being chased like that, but used for 3 aeroplanes, so it's we've got a Canadian Hurricane 12 at the front, followed up by two Mark 1s, both got very significant history. One of them, flown at Dunkirk during that's which the film was made about. That aeroplane was actually there on the day.
Yep.
Quite a story. It ended up landing on the beach. Tom Hardy wasn't flying, but it did land on the beach.
Yeah, didn't anyone tell me I was supposed to land on sand? I have to say, I quite like to see the Hurricanes chasing the 109s.
The funniest part of that beach landing story so it's the aircraft with the black and white underside, the Hurricane, is that as he landed, so excited about this landing on the beach, having taken essentially been shot down, that he inadvertently fired a few rounds off, which then proceeded to go into the sand at the back of the beach, swiftly returned fire by the French who were sort of hunkering down there. Then got out of the aeroplane and jumped in a boat, back home in the UK by the afternoon. Never even got to speak again.
All the back of the veterans, unfortunately, I always used to ask them, how did they spend the time when they weren't flying? Because actually, the vast majority of the 24 hours of the day they worked. And it's incredibly rare for a flyable couple sorties a day, more than one. Occasionally people did fly 4 sorties through the Luftwaffe themselves, quite regularly flying up to 7 sorties a day, also in RAF Church. Pete Brothers, who was a Hurricane pilot of 32 Squadron, said that he wasn't really one for reading too much, taking the dead joke napping. What he used to do was he'd have a little file and he'd file down the rivets. He told me, he said he reckoned it made him 3 to 4 miles an hour faster over the course of the summer.
Desperate to make this hurricane go faster, just started filing off the structure, cutting bits off.
I remember his wife, telling me his wife had that very young.
like the Spitfires. I mean, just really see that recreating what happened here. Right.
People shot out, but the only ones that were killed were the new pilots, not the ones who were already there. Which goes to, just underlines what we were talking about earlier, Richard, this importance of experience and hours in the logbook is so vital.
Definitely.
And the plane obviously makes a huge difference, but if you're looking for one thing that really makes the difference, it's pilot skill, pilot experience.
The aeroplane won't do anything without the pilot. No, quite. Ground on the 109s. So just having a quick cut in the flames while we recover one of the hurricanes. Now safely back on the deck. Spitfires where they get their own back. Two-position prop has just got this brilliant whistle. So is that a little bit like the Raptor props which you set on the ground and then you went into the course pitch? And how do you come back into the mine? I think it's just a lever, it's just a two-position lever. So it's just a back up. Oh, it's, yeah, first. So that's, I'm going to say that's the Church Fenton salute, which of course because we got a bit too much room to get the Gladiator up. And we've got Hurricane, 2 Mark 1 Spitfires. Church Fenton, a very historic place, home of the first place that the Eagle Squadron was stationed. Some of the troopers that was you can't take away from him the fact that he backed the right horse in the mid-1930s.